Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from PocketNow.com. I've recently come across one of the coolest third-party Android ROMs called Paranoid Android. It's fast, it's available for a ton of devices, and it's got a crazy cool feature that has literally changed the way that I'm using my Android phone. And in this video, I'm going to show you Paranoid Android running on the HTC One X. Let's get to it. So let me summarize quickly what Paranoid Android does, and then I'll show it to you. Paranoid Android allows you to run your phone in tablet mode, but not only in tablet mode, but you can choose selectively between apps, which apps are tablet mode, which apps are phone mode. And if you have an Android tablet, like the Nexus 7, you know that since Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich, Android apps are designed to work in two environments, phone and tablet. So what you might get on the tablet is different than the phone. In the tablet, you'll get split views. For example, you'll get your email inbox on the left and your messages on the right. Whereas on the phone, everything's arranged in one column. So you can just really tap the power of high-resolution screens. If you've got a big screen like on the Galaxy Note, the Galaxy Nexus, the Galaxy S3, the HTC One X, anything with a screen 4.5 inches and above, Paranoid Android makes your screen sing. Let's take a closer look. Alright, so let's take a look at Paranoid Android on the One X. And this is actually based off of CyanogenMod. In this particular case, CyanogenMod 10. So yeah, I'm running Jelly Bean here, and it is super fast. Plus, I get all of these awesome features of Paranoid Android, where I can run my phone in phone mode, in tablet mode, or phablet mode, P-H-A-B-L-E-T, that term, phablet, of course. So right now I've got it running in purely tablet mode. So you'll notice immediately I have no notification tray here at the top. It's on the bottom like you'll find on most Android tablets. The reason that that's awesome on a phone like this, where the screen is tall, is because typically on a One X or a Galaxy Note or a Galaxy Nexus, reaching up to the top for the notification shade is a huge reach. But now it is along the bottom. All I've got to do is flick up. There's the notification shade, and there is, just like the notification shade at the top, you can swipe notifications off the screen. And I've also got a lot of quick toggles here, just like a tablet. So within easy reach, I've got this beautiful toggle menu thing in the bottom right corner of the screen. Now let me show you where all the magic happens. I'm going to go into the settings here, and what you'll immediately notice is, again, I'm in tablet mode, so I get two different frames, one on the right and one on the left, instead of a single frame window like you get on Android phones. So that makes it a lot more easy to jump around. You change the item on the left and it shows up on the right. So let's go into the Paranoid Android settings. This is really the heart of the ROM, and this is where everything comes together. If I go to configuration, I can choose whether I want to just run in standard phone mode or stock UI, run in phablet UI, which is the same that you'll get on the Nexus 7, where you get the on-screen buttons on the bottom, as well as the notification shade on the top. I don't think that's the best use of space on a phone. Then we've got tablet UI, small, medium, and big. Right now I'm running small. That's why it looks so tiny down here, but I love that I'm maximizing screen space. Browsing the web, I get all of this screen space. This is actually a lot thinner than the notification that comes stock on an Android phone. And you can change all of these. You can actually add back the on-screen buttons here that would occur in the bottom left corner of the screen, which is quite cool. Now what's super cool is that you can configure whether it's running in tablet mode or phone mode by the app. If we go in here, it's going to load the app list, and let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go into the YouTube app, and you're going to notice immediately that this is actually the tablet app from Android tablets. So we get this beautiful 3D scrolling thing. It's super smooth because we're running with Project Butter here on Jelly Bean. And this is different than the phone UI. But let's say we want to get the phone UI just for this YouTube app. We'll go back into settings. We'll go to the bottom where it says YouTube. And there are several settings you could choose from. So I'm going to go to 2.6 pixels. I don't really know what a lot of this means, but let's go back to the YouTube app and see if it's changed. Okay, it crashed. That's actually kind of common, but if we relaunch, there we go. Now we're in the phone UI. Pretty cool, right? And we can do that for every single app. We can do it for calendar, we can do it for the web. The web actually looks super cool because what happens is when you go into tablet mode, tabs appear at the top, kind of like Google Chrome. So if we go into it like this, check it out. Tabs are at the top.
And if we go into the settings, let's say we don't want the tabs at the top, just for this app. We go to browser, here's browser, and we go over here, we change the layout to this sort of smaller screen layout. We'll go into the browser. It might crash or maybe not, who knows. It didn't crash, and now the web address bar is at the top. Furthermore, there are DPI settings. So let's say you kind of like no tabs at the top, but you want to make this bigger. Watch what I can do. Go into settings. This is just tons of fun for an Android power user. I'm going to jack up the DPI, save it, go back into the browser, and boom, we've got a taller address bar. So you can just spend all day long customizing every app to have the optimum feel. The reason that this is awesome is because in Android, some apps are highly functional on a tablet, and in some cases, they're just more usable on a phone. So you can mix and match to your heart's content. You can change PPI settings to get more icons on the screen, less icons on the screen. And again, since it's CyanogenMod based, you get all of the cool CyanogenMod features. So if we go over back into settings, here are all the launcher settings for Trebuchet. We get some really cool system settings. For example, you can actually customize on this particular device the action of these keys. So right now, I've got this set as the multitask UI. A tap and hold will bring up the system menu, and you can actually customize the other buttons to do whatever you want, which is super cool. And check this out. I can actually turn on-screen software buttons, and it's going to relaunch. And see, look at this. On the bottom of the screen, although it's tiny, it's pretty darn cool. You can add back these buttons. You can actually run a piece of software that will disable these capacitive buttons, so you're just using the on-screen buttons as if it was an actual Android tablet. So really cool stuff here. If you've got a phone with a large screen, I highly recommend you check out Paranoid Android. I think it's a power lover's dream to be able to go into every app and change how it looks on your phone, so you can take advantage of that huge 1280 by 720 resolution. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So anyway, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. We'll put some links in the description to get Paranoid Android Jelly Bean style for some of those bigger screen phones out there in case you want to try it on your phone. Thanks for watching, and that's it for now.